Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing part 2 of the Star Wars Black Series collection. Today we're going to be doing the original trilogy good guys, so that's going to be A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. So just like the last video, we got 6 characters. We're going to go over all good guys. We're going to save the bad guys for their own video, the Sith, the dark side. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So we're going to start off with a bit of a bad one. I say bad one just because the paint application on this is it's a bit goofy. At first when I bought this, I assumed it was a fake just because of how bad the paint application on the face is, but I've had a couple of Star Wars Black Series collecting aficionados go over it, and it looks like I just was unlucky in the character I got sent. Apparently this is just a bad face paint. So I'm going to show it you, but do be pre-warned, this is quite nightmarish. First character we've got for the good guys of the original trilogy is Princess Leia in her iconic white robe. Just pull the camera down a bit, there we go. And yeah, I don't know if it sticks out to you straight away, but yeah, just pull you in a little bit closer. There it is. Absolutely terrifying. So yeah, this is her iconic white robes with the bun hair. Quick look at the box. And yeah, we'll get a much more up close detailed look at that face. Alright, and there we have it. There is Princess Leia in her white robe with guns. Yeah, so again, I'm just even more convinced that this is a fake figure. The Star Wars Black Series market for fake figures is huge. There's a lot coming out of China that are fake. The guns feel a bit more soft plastic, but I've just compared them to some other guns and it's not too bad, but just get a look at the paint application on the face here. Poor Carrie Fisher, she did not deserve this. See, the eyes are just 2 different postcodes. She does come with a great white material cloak and hood. But yeah, there you go. As you can see, face scan is just less than perfect. If you put the hood up a bit, you can't really tell. So I think that's how she'll be displayed. But yeah, closer look at her guns. This one looks a tiny bit bent from the packaging, but again, not too bad. Yeah, this is definitely the worst of the face scans from all the characters I own. So look at her. The belt, just such an iconic role and look for Princess Leia. It's just a shame about the terrifying face scan. Alright, next up. Alright, so next we have good old Ben Kenobi, Obi-Wan. This face scan is a lot better, I'd say. So take a look at his box real quick. So we've got Obi-Wan Kenobi as Old Man Ben. Take a look at him outside the box. Alright, and here we have ObiWan Kenobi. Let's get a quick look at the face scan. You can see. It'll focus in for a second. There we go. Not too bad. Beard is on point. It's got some texture into it. The hair, pretty much perfect as well. Not too much to look from the back side of the figure. Again, we've got a cloth cape. It's also hooded, as you can see. Just really shoved down the back. There we go. The hoods always look a little ridiculous on these Black Series figures, a bit too big for the head, but there we go. If you fold it right, that looks pretty sweet. Pretty accurate to the film. Get a close-up of the hilt of his saber. If it'll focus. There it is. Yeah, Old Man Obi-Wan. Again, this is a really good figure in comparison to the Leia. Just with the face scan, looks really accurate. And yeah, he's in his Jedi robes and he's got a cool brown cloak. Right, moving on. Next up, we got a bit of a side character, but I absolutely loved these as a kid. It is a Jawa. I wish I had an army of these, like 4 or 5 of them, but they only do just this this one style of Jawa. Would be cool if you had like some other variants on size and weight, because some of them were a bit taller and skinnier, like the one I've got. Some of them are a bit shorter and fatter. Different weapons maybe, or they could have different things that they stolen. But yeah, recently coming back in the Mandalorian series. Quick scan of the box. There we go. I'll get out the box and we'll have a closer look. Alright, so let's have a look at our Jawa. A couple of flaws and issues with this figure. Go over them quickly again. It's a cool looking figure. See, have a look at the face. Not much of a face, you just got the yellow glowing eyes. They've opted for a harder plastic instead of a robe, a cloth robe. I don't know, I kind of think the harder plastic works on this type of figure. And as you can see, he's quite small in comparison to the other 6-inch, but he is to scale. So the issues with this figure. So first things first, we've got this gun. See if we can get a close-up of it. In what way, in what world is this supposed to go into his hand? I've got absolutely no idea. I've spent about 10 minutes. I spent about 10 minutes just fiddling with this, trying to find a way for it to sit in his hand. And also another thing is he doesn't have a holster for this gun, so it's not even like it is a displayable gun. He does have this holster here, but as you can see, it's really close to his body. It's like really pressed in, like almost as if it's not usable at all. Again, it's hard to even show you it. So there's his holster for his gun. You got the it's got a very big tip on it.
That's what she said.
So it just doesn't fit into the holster.
That's what she said.
Whatsoever. I mean, obviously it wouldn't go in the bottom of the holster, but it just doesn't fit. So this holster clearly can't be for this weapon, which would lead me to believe that it's for this weapon, because, you know, it's attached and it's a little smaller. This just about fits in the hand. It's a very awkward look. I'll get it put in the hand. There you go. So now you can see the gun in the hand. It's just a really awkward look. I don't know a way to pose this to make it look like he's holding the gun properly. The stock at the back of the gun is just hanging off the back side of his hand. It just looks very odd to me. But yeah, overall it is a really cool figure. It's just a shame the accessories let it down so much. I'm gonna have to look online, see if I can get a bit of inspiration on how to display these, because it is a really cool figure. It's just a shame that both of the gun accessories are a bit lame. So yeah, there is the Black Series Jawa. A lot of cool attention to detail on his belt that goes across his chest. Got a couple more pockets on the back. Yeah, really solid figure, just with not well thought through accessories. All right, next up. Okay, so next we've got another not major character, more of a side character, but again, an absolute love from childhood. It is an Ewok, but to be more specific, we've got Tebow the Ewok, kind of the leader of the pack for the Ewoks. Again, smaller figure, just like the Jawa. I think he's just a bit smaller than the Jawa, but you can see comes with a whole lot of interesting accessories. As you can see, comes in a very odd box for the Black Series. I think this is the more modern box, if I'm not mistaken. I do prefer these boxes. It's just weird seeing the black and red theme and then getting a box like this. It does come with some really cool art on the side, as you can see. See the Death Star up top there. Return of the Jedi. Flip it right around. You can see the same sort of art on the back with a bit of text. Yeah, let's get Tebow out of his packaging and have a look at all his cool accessories. Alright, so here we have Tebow out of his packaging. You can see he comes with a really cool headdress. Seems to be some sort of pig. Maybe a hog. Sharp pointy bits on the top. Bit of wood. He's got a cool bone necklace on. This seems to be his like ceremonial headdress and gear. He's got his horn for blowing for when there's danger. And he's got a holster, which I believe is for a small knife. Getting up close to the face. See if it'll focus in. It has. There we go. Really cool looking. Attention to detail on this figure is pretty crazy. Again, this isn't like an expensive $300 statue line, which Star Wars do make. This is a £20 figure. I know sometimes these figures can get out of control with the pricing, but this is a relatively easy to find figure, nice and cheap, so you know, it's really cool to have that really close attention to detail. Let's take a look at some of his weapons. First weapon we've got here is his stone mace. I guess you can call it stone mace. It's like a whacking stick with a stone on top. And we've got his tiny knife. He's got 2 hands and 3 weapons, so I guess the knife is for being in his holster. It's like a stone knife. And a jabbing spear. Got a bit of like fur texture there at the top. And a sharp stone on the top of it. See if we can get him displayed with his weapons. Alright, I wish all figures were this easy to display with their accessories. I guess the Jawa could take some inspiration from Tebow. See the 3-fingered hands of the Ewok make the accessories really easy to fit in. As you can see, his knife is also in his holster there. And yeah, really cool figure for display. Really high detail on the weapons, and the figure just makes it overall like just one of the best pieces. It's really going to stand out amongst your 6-inch Black Series collection. So yeah, there's Tebow. Okay, last 2 figures here. I'm going to save the bigger one for last, but this is definitely one of my favorite figures in the entire Black Series collection. There it is, the Luke Skywalker Escape Stormtrooper disguise. As you can see, this is from when they are in the trash compactor. I believe this is a French import because none of the other ones that I have this little bit of French text at the bottom. It's kind of cool, gives the figure a bit of personality. As you can see, there's a bit from the back and the side. They actually did have a Han Solo and Luke Skywalker in an earlier series of the Black Series, but I just really didn't like the face scans on either of them. But I think the face scan on this is really well done. Again, we'll get a better look when he's out of packaging. Right, so here we have our Luke Skywalker in his Stormtrooper disguise and his escape gear. Again, one of the reasons I really like this figure is his muddy, slicked back hair. It just fits the scene in the film so well. You see we've got a dirtied Stormtrooper attire, not so dirty on the back, but on the front you've got the brown scuss. I think the original Luke Skywalker and Han Solo in the Stormtrooper disguise were completely clean, not from the trash compactor scene, so it's really cool to have this dirtied version. We'll go over the accessories. Something really odd that I've not gotten in any other Black Series figure is this. It seems to be a base. I don't know how he stands in this base. I'm guessing you slip one shoe into this little holder here. But this was fresh out of the packaging. This was factory sealed, and I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, but this thing is scratched all hell. It looks like it's had a knife run just right down it there. Got this out of the packaging super carefully. This is how it looked fresh out of the box. Just really odd. Again, no other figure comes with this sort of stand, so no idea what it is. I'll see if I can use it. Here is his muddied up Stormtrooper helmet. So I'll pop him down and I can focus in on it. There we go. See just a couple scuff marks to the front there. Really sells the whole in a trash compactor look. Absolutely no idea what this is supposed to be. It's tiny. It's absolutely tiny. Smaller than a pea. It's minuscule. I've got absolutely no clue what it's supposed to be. But I think there's a place for it on his belt. That will 1000% get lost if you're not careful. And here is his Stormtrooper blaster. Quite like the one that the ugly Leia had earlier on. Alright, let's see if I can put it together. So yeah, there we go. There is him with all of his accessories. I think I was right about the foot just sliding into this plate at the bottom, but I still got no idea. It doesn't feel right and it unleverages him, so I'm just probably going to be displaying without whatever this thing is. As you can see, the Trooper helmet fits on really well, but probably won't be displaying him with the Trooper helmet on. Ooh, stuck there a bit. Just display it at the side. And there's the blaster, and whatever that thing is, it did fit into his belt. If I can just get it to focus in for 1 second. There it is. And there's a holster in the back here for his gun, and it looks like it'll actually fit the gun. So again, take notes, Jawa. That's how you make a holster to fit the gun. Other than that, yeah, it's an absolutely incredible figure outside the packaging. It feels really good. The armor, just overall, fantastic figure. Really, really good face scan. I do definitely get a look of young Mark Hamill there. Yeah, overall, awesome figure. Alright, so last but certainly not least, we have the Empire Strikes Back 40th Anniversary Edition 2-pack of Luke Skywalker and Yoda from their Dagobah training scenes. As you can see, got a quick look at Yoda here. Really good Yoda. You can see comes with a lot of accessories. You've got Luke's blaster, the backpack that he carries Yoda in, Yoda's walking cane, and Luke's lightsaber. As you can see there. Just give you a quick look at the back. It says Jedi Training. Really cool picture on the back. Yeah, let's crack this open, this 2-pack. Have a look at the accessories and the figures up close. Right, so I had no idea about this, but as I was opening it up, it actually comes with 2 more hidden accessories. They're hidden by the Yoda and Luke face. As you can see here, we've got a Yoda with his eyes closed, a really high detailed face scan there of Yoda. Looks incredible. Looks like a statue quality version, and 2 hands, 2 spare hands for Luke. You got what looks like a force push hand and just a more open static hand. So let's pop out all the accessories and take a closer look. Alright, so I'm going to be leaving these 2 in the packaging, I've just decided, because I like to display as many of the accessories as I can. I'm going to need Luke's hands to be gripping, which these aren't, so I'm going to be leaving these in the packaging. Just give you a close look here at the hands from the back. As you can see, it does seem to be a force push and a static, just open hand. Back of Yoda's head. Again, I really do like this Yoda face. It would just make more sense for him to have his eyes open. Maybe it's from his death scene. But yeah, there we go. Alright, onto the accessories. We do have, straight out of the packaging, we've got Luke's blaster, his lightsaber, yeah, nice blue, translucent blue. We have got the backpack and the second character, Yoda. Get a close up at the face scan of Yoda here. Again, really well done. Comes with a nice kind of saki robe cloth, little necklace and a belt, and also Yoda's little walking cane. Alright, I'm going to attempt to build this figure. Alright, and there we go. There we have the Jedi Luke training with the Yoda in backpack. Again, the backpack has like a snap off here, so you can fit it over Luke's head. Going with his blaster, his lightsaber, Yoda's got his stick. Yeah, really cool figure from a really cool scene. Yoda fits in the bag really well, and yeah, again, this is just a really great figure to display. Really stands out amongst the Black Series figures, just like the Jawa and the Ewok. Just a really unique figure, really cool way to display 2 characters in one. And yeah, there we have them. Get a close up of Mark Hamill's face. Again, definitely a bit more Luke Skywalker than the Stormtrooper Skywalker. But yeah, you can definitely tell that's Luke Skywalker and Mark Hamill. And again, the Yoda is just incredible. Really high detail on the Yoda. Alright guys, so there we have it. There are our 6 original trilogy good guys. I know the Jawa's kind of on the fence of being a good guy, but hey ho, fits well into the video. And yeah, there we've got it. We've got good old Ben Kenobi, about to get slashed by Vader and turned into a pile of clothes. Got the Jawas, the Luke and Yoda from the Dagobah system. Got Luke Skywalker in his trash compactor gear, crazy-eyed Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia, and good old Tebow. So yeah, thanks for watching part 2. Really good response on part 1. I really appreciate all the likes. It's crazy to see that many likes, and the views are really good on the video, so I'm really happy that the figure reviews and the figure hauls are doing really well, and I hope to see it continue. It is really appreciated. Thank you for all the support. So there we have it. There's part 2, part 3 coming soon. Hopefully you can start moving on to the bad guys from the prequel and the original trilogy. We'll see. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.